Alright, back out here. Yesterday, Saturday, we spent all day putting a roof on Grandma's old house, well, Mama's mom's house. So we got that done. So now we're back working on car stuff. Got the motor up. That is resurfacing the flywheel.
Stop time.
Now, is this going to be to spec?
Yeah. Dead on.
Taking the glaze off of it.
You're just trying to get that super sleek shine, that polish off of it.
Alright, I got the pilot bushing in. Once he's done with the flywheel, I'll bolt the flywheel on. We'll put the clutch in and then we'll be ready to drop it down in there.
First stumbling block is getting it back in there. When it joins up and gets on the pins, the rest of it's pie.
Just to do it.
We just won't get it in there. Once it mates up transmission with that. Ah! Rest is easy. Once I get tight this thing, body work first.
Wax on, wax off. Alright, so to run boost, you have to have a boost reference fuel regulator. And if you're only going to run like 10, maybe 11, 12 pounds of boost, you can take a regulator like this and modify it into a boost reference regulator. See what you do, you pull this back off. I done took the guts out of this, which is a diaphragm with a needle. There's a ball bearing in there, and as that goes down, it increases pressure. So you got to go out and buy one. You can also do this with a stock mechanical fuel pump, which I'll show you that too. But we want to run electric pumps simply because we just love electric pumps. So, see this inside here? That diaphragm seals around the bottom. So what you do is you take and you drill a hole and you tap it and you thread in one of, if I got it in my pocket, one of these right there. You thread that in, put your little epoxy around it or something so it seals, and then you run a boost to this. And as boost comes in, it puts pressure on this diaphragm, which pushes down and increases the fuel pressure. And the reason you have to have a boost reference fuel pressure regulator is because if you've got 4 pounds of fuel pressure and 4 pounds of boost, they cancel each other out. So you essentially have no fuel pressure. Because you got boost coming into the top of the carburetor through the vent tubes. If I had a carburetor here, I'd show you. Through the vent tubes, and that pressure is pushing down on the fuel pressure coming into the carburetor. So you have to be able to have more fuel pressure than you do boost. So if you start out with 4 pounds of fuel pressure, as boost comes in, let's say you make 6 pounds of boost, you have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pounds of fuel pressure. You always have to have more fuel pressure than you do boost, so it don't go lean or just starve out and shut off. So I'm gonna drill this, tap it, thread that in there, put some epoxy around it or JB Weld, and then we'll have a boost reference regulator. You can also take one of these and put it into the fuel pump. Let me find a fuel pump and I'll show you. Alright, so here's your mechanical fuel pump. So you got your in and your out. I think this one had a return on it. Yeah, it's got a return. Which, that apparently has just leaked over. But, you can take one of these, put it right in here to the side, like that. And as boost comes in, it increases the pressure inside. It pushes against that diaphragm, pushes the needle in, which makes the pressure come up. Because these have a spring and stuff in them that regulates it. So as that boost comes in, it fills that and pushes that needle, increases the pressure just like it would in a fuel regulator. So there you go. Just drill that and tap it, put it in there, run you a T off of your turbo where you get a boost reading, and run it into that. And as boost comes up, pressure comes up. And these will go to about 15 psi. So you don't have to go buy all the fancy stuff. You can if you want to, and I'm sure some people say this won't work and this is wrong. I'm gonna show you it works. See these right here? They sell these at the swap meet. They're like $4 or something like that. These are for cutting off your fuel to like a little small engine, lawnmower, weed eater, go-kart, whatever. But they suck because the seals inside are not good for gas, so they get eat out and then they leak. So, see these little barbs? They're 1/4x20 thread, so I took one of them out, drilled a hole, tapped it with 1/4x20. I'm going to thread that into there with a little Teflon tape on it, and boom, boost regulated regulator, boost reference regulator. So I'll go ahead and just like that, bam, good to go. So that right there, and it won't hit the spring or nothing. Perfect. I'm quite tickled with that. I think it'll work good. No, it ain't center, but I didn't measure. Who cares?
Boost fuel pressure regulator. Take what is
Boost reference fuel pressure regulator.
Boost reference.
Boost reference.
Boost reference. Home built.
There's your diaphragm. That seals up, so your spring. And as boost comes in, like if you tighten this down, spring pressure pushes that needle down, increases pressure. But as boost comes in, it'll push the diaphragm down and bump the pressure up. And then once boost goes away, it loses that pressure in there, and it goes back to regular fuel pressure.
Right. Where do we get that little small fit, y'all say?
Oh, right there, I done told them what that was.
$5.
That's a swap meet.
Swap meet, piece of crap. It's a piece of shit. It ain't worked since we got it.
The O-rings inside aren't set up for fuel.
If you want to burn your shit down, buy one of them, because that's a leaking blaster. So anyway, he just pops it out and we get use out of it.
And they're 1/4x20 thread, so they work perfect.
Yeah. So it's worth the $5 I give for it.
Oh yeah, we got two of them. See,
we got two now. Yeah.
Boom, boom.
There you go. Save you some money, folks. Save you some money.
Although them actual boost reference gauges ain't but about $25.
Still saving
one right now.
Still
we have
saving.
to order it.
Still savings. Yeah.
You already got it.
Look this
I told them too how to do
this
it.
little custom gauge.
Walter Height.
Walter Height brought me that. See there, buddy? Use your shit. It's going on.
Signed.
He signed it there somewhere.
You can barely see it.
Yeah, it's about rubbed off, bro. Walter Height signed it right there. It was late at night one night, and he come by and had some stuff for us, and there you go. See, we use it, brother. Mr. Walter Height. Bless your heart. Thank you. It's going on there.
Give us a regulator too.
Huh? Yeah, he give us that chrome regulator too. Same regulator, brother. Being put to use.
You also got a Teflon seal this. Put Teflon on your threads. Otherwise, when the boost comes in, it blows past that. I was supposed to have a nut right there, but I can't find it. Nut with a washer and stuff on it. Well, I'll just probably rob one off this old. These are the old original Hollies. People running old, supposedly 60s era correct cars. This should be on it. Because that's a 70, I believe. The oldest one there is. So, supposed to be on your car if you're saying 60s. But anyway, I'll take that jam nut off and put it on there. It's supposed to be like a washer or something. Alright, there's our plate. And the drain. Flywheel's on, clutch is on. Let's just set it down in there. And like clockwork, without fail, rain. I need to close the back window of Suburban. We're going to try to put a motor in.
$8.50. Really? Have it.
Drain back.
More drain back.
Alright. Well, it's in there. It wasn't the easiest task in the world. But
Put up a hell of a fight.
yeah. That transmission there. Man, I can't believe it even went in like that. Didn't seem like it was going to.
Worked it out. Worked it in.
Yeah, Dad worked from up here and I was under there walking and moving and twisting, and then all of a sudden it kind of got close.
Get it close, it's going in.
I got to bring the motor back up top dead center, but it's all good.
If you can't turn transmission, you got to turn the motor.
Yeah.
BR1.
No zinc at all. We don't
No zinc at all.
zinc.
Breakfast of small blocks all over the world.
Yeah, breakfast of champions. With
I don't know about
Lunati
the
additive.
Yeah, Lunati additive. We've had good luck out of that shit, so we're gonna keep using that combo. $29.
Additive, yeah.
$29 stings. It's 34 now. $29 stings for it, but in the long run, I guess it's worth it. So.
Let's see.
And the additive to go with it works
Flat
good.
tappet engines.
Yeah, flat tappet engines.
And it's good because the weight's good for wide clearances on your crank can rods.
Yeah. If he could dump it all on the motor and say
Shut up. Stupid retard funnel.
It ain't a retard funnel. Post a hole in it. It says right there, a hole right here. Anyway, oil's going in. Oil filter is on.
And then we're going to prime it.
Then we're going to prime it.
And bring it back up top dead center. Drop a distributor in.
Distributor, water pump, all there.
We still can't start it because we ain't got no fuel.
Carburetor.
We ain't got a fuel system. Unless you want to bolt a mechanical pump to it, but then you got no drain back for the table.
Always come up with those little problems.
I don't know where we're going to put the fuel pump and the electric pump.
Well, we ain't got back there to look yet. We're going to have to get back in the back and look.
I want to hear this motor.
Oh, put the damn exhaust, put all the shit on the damn motor and worry about the pump fucking last. Find some hot wire and get it, and then when I find a damn oil, fuel line, hook that somebody up, throw the filter on it, and hell, let her go. Whee! Beats the hell out of my 20 pounds I had and 10 pounds and 20 pounds before, ain't it? Oh. Today's young.
No, it ain't. What are you doing with that?
I'm going to stick it in there for a vacuum.
That always comes up with the double pumper. It always comes up and hits the back of the carburetor.
When am I supposed to get me some damn vacuum, bro?
The back of the carburetor. Alright, so our big light finally exploded. We got it all took apart here, trying to figure out what happened to it. One of the wires shorted out something. Many years with that light. Y'all know our big spotlight we've done everything with. Yeah, and elevator Bob hooked us up with this a while back because he used to work on elevators. Boom, magnet. Sticks to the top, lights it all up. It ain't the brightest thing in the world, but if we put a better bulb in it, I'm sure it'd be really bright. But that's good enough for me to finish what I was doing. So, thanks, Bob. This thing come in handy. Get back to putting this distributor. Got the distributor in. Number one. Top of that center on compressor stroke. I was building the distributor cap over there. But yeah.
Exhaust is painted. So.
Yeah, exhaust systems look good wherever they went.
I put them in the back. I done put them in the lockdown. Don't you like that damn water neck? What was that bad ice on?
Yeah.
Pekin orange and Chivy orange.
You can see the color difference.
Yeah. Why paint the match?
Chivy orange, pumpkin.
Why paint the match?
We need to grab that spacer and that carburetor. Just go ahead and set it on there. That way you're not hauling it around the Honda. Alright, carburetor and stuff is not bolted down. I'm just setting it there to cover the hole. Distributor's in. It's probably advanced about 15 degrees. So it should fire up. And now we'll clean it up. See these little things? Them's Mr. Gasket Fitness. Those things are awesome for tunnel rims. But I gotta put the fuel rail on it. Regular fuel rail. Then we got a fuel pump, filter, regulator. We're gonna mount the regulator.
Huh?
We're gonna mount the regulator.
I'll probably some trick ass place.
So all we gotta do is put the exhaust on it. It's primed. And get the fuel system going too.
Power up a starter, exhaust on.
Well, I know that. All that little piddly crap.
And throw the them on there and shit on it. The radiator. Guess that'll be it. Then won't it? It's time to crank this biatch. Anyway, we'll hook the turbo. We'll hook the turbo up and keep it quiet. And we'll have to run our super tune exhaust down that way. And we'll be coming out with this bad boy. Street dyno of the 7,000 pound Suburban.
Which means not really dyno, just drive in.
Oh, it's gonna be a
street driving. Street driving. That'd be cool.
At least one Bernie dig. We gotta.
You gotta do one.
We gotta get one big smoky dig in, and then we'll call it.
Dog leg.
We're gonna pick up the drive shaft and we'll back. We got that locker.
Maybe we could put that leaf spring under that side too.
No, I did a dead hook like that. And that one leaf spring broke, I'll let her if I can get down there and really roll. Twist the frame, get that left foot. No, which way it twists? Which way scoffed at my damn dreams? Dream smasher?
I ain't no dream smasher.
He is a dream smasher. You hear him walk off? He's done that to me all that day.
Oh, there it is.
He don't think it pull the tires. Damn it.
It won't.
God damn it!
You have twin turbos and wood pull tire. That's a heavy trip.
I'd have to jump some bitch off a damn cliff on chip to get some bitch pull the tires.
Alright.
Probably a ramp somewhere. We'll jump it.
Looks cool though, I like it. Looks like hot rod.
It's getting there, ain't it?
Alright, got up early this morning, went down and built my iron and scavenged some doors so that we could rob the regulators out to put in Dad's truck doors.
Yeah.
This has done nothing but rain and rain and rain. We'll go break in the Suburban motor after we do this.
They were perfect doors, but they moved them with a crane to smash the doors, so
Yeah.
they were perfect.
So your dad had the old seatbelt melting.
Yeah, that's what we was just talking about. They only weigh about 2 pounds. Didn't say
Well, they flop and flip, and I'm surprised the windows never busted. Yeah, I got one. Phillips head. Yeah, we got all those parts, a bunch of vacuum hooks for the turbo stuff. Some pre-bent brake lines.
That door's got good lock. This door ain't got good lock.
Just robbing it all. Alright, there's a little bit of a fight, but we got it figured out. Now the windows go up and down, and we got a door panel that we're going to go get paint to paint.
Yeah, these sucker things right here are all looking junked up and junked out, so we're going out foam and fabric to take the metal piece out from under it and make our own
Yep.
armrest.
Our own armrest.
Also the interior shop.
Yep.
Check it out. Remember how store used to be loose as hell?
Look at that. Perfect. Amazing.
Still, your body man ain't gonna like it, just some shit.
Look, we can fix that wash.
It's a Chinese door, it don't matter.
At 100, who cares?
That's this thing right here. It's a damn emission pump for Chevrolet. But that is an air pump. You can put it on a go-kart and it'll be a supercharger for a go-kart. Pumps there just like a blower, so that's a blower for a go-kart.
Really?
They've done it for years. Yeah, you put a belt around it. It's right here just like a blower. It's got a little vein in there. It pumps air. It'll blow it right in the car. Yeah, it's a little blower.
So you have to build a blow-through carburetor for one. Build a blow-through carburetor for one?
We'll look at that, but that's what that's done. They did that. They used to sell these little things when these first things started coming out. And they'd sell them for go-karts.
Huh.
Go-kart supercharger.
Well, we need to build a go-kart then.
They were like $19.95.
And door panels in. Look, the windows go up and down. It's amazing. Woo! All the way down. Get back up again. Awesome. So we've been needing to do for a long time. Now Dad's making armrests. That goes over the frame, filter to the pump, and then up. Fuel pump is mounted back yonder, which I have to show you that. Turbo's on, carburetor and stuff's on. The thing I did to the carburetor is the power valve circuit. I went in there and drilled the holes out to 72 thousandths instead of factory. And it's got a 4.5 power valve. Everything else is pretty much the same. Because the float bowls will crush at 12 pounds of boost. And the plastic ones will crush at 20. So them's just brass ones, so they'll be fine up to 12 pounds boost. And if you go above 20 pounds boost, you got to buy the fancy ones. But you don't got to do that first thing. No. No, not at all. Need a clamp?
I got my hand. Some bitch down on there.
Let me see if I can get to this side and show you our fuel pump, fuel filter set up. See the filter. And there's the pump. I just found a piece where the hard line was rubber. Cut it, put a new piece in, cut the hard line down there with a tubing cutter. Put rubber line over top, going into the filter, out of the filter, into the pump. Run up to the regulator. Just got to put the regulator in. And then we can see if it works. Oh. And earlier in the video where I said, where I was talking about that regulator blowing, had a little relief cut in it. fix that. I took a needle and seat gasket for a carburetor, put it around there and thread it down in there and tighten everything up. Worked good. We'll see. And then I put a little silicone around it just to be safe. That way I can still adjust, but it should be sealed up. The rusty. The rust. Alright. And made the fuel pressure regulator bracket out of,
yeah, motor lift plate. Whatever we got.
This, believe it or not, has taken quite a while.
It's really amazing to do all this shit, dude. Like, I make all shit fucking work.
Yeah, you think it all just went back on because we made it all with the other motor in, but
always tweaking.
this is putting gaskets in and finalizing and tightening everything the right way and making this and making that and doing the fuel system and
work this time.
yeah, we got to work. Got a fuel pressure gauge. Gotta put the plug wires on, put the spark plugs in, and clean the spark plugs.
Check out that damn fuel gauge bracket. Who can figure out what that is?
Yeah. Who all can tell us what that is?
Yeah, what is that? Look at it.
It comes when you buy something else.
Yes. There it is. Had
That's what they are.
So needed like a little extra bracing down here. Need to bend it up. Made almost 90% right there it was. So I fixed it. Boom. Just tall enough and perfect.
Yep.
These right here are like little pop rivets in there, dude. You can grind that out and them little bitches pop right out of there. Cool as hell.
You know, one of them probably would have worked for the fuel pressure regulator.
They keep, huh?
What if it would have worked for a fuel pressure regulator?
No, it ain't one though.
There's one sitting over there, see?
There ain't no fucking one that's one though. That'd be cool though, wouldn't it? You could come off the carburetor and mount that something like that.
Let me fix that cord there.
Yeah. Dick and half off. That'd be sweet though.
Oh, just shy.
Look at that.
Man.
See, you make all kind of shit like that. But there's three of these things. I've got 3 different sizes, and now I've got another grinder that takes another special one. It's 4 different ones.
You probably cut up the special one.
No, I had 2 of the same. I'll tell you. Well, I went whack. They must make them in different places and just make them just different enough. It ain't full on drag week because I gotta run my damn line around here.
Well, we went to test, check the fuel pressure, and the pump worked, but it sounds like where it's set in that box, it got a little moisture in it and rusted the plates. Yeah, I got the keys in my pocket. And rusted the plates. You know how they got like a little propeller inside that runs across the wall, and the clearance is what creates the pump, and sounds like they're a little rusted, so I got this other pump. Take it back and make sure it's good. I mean, we just hooked it up and it works fine. But the old jigs, once come off Colton's truck, has sat and got moisture in it. And has rusted, more likely. So I'll pull that one off and clean it up. Clean this other one up too. We'll make them work. But you can hear it, it's like, so yeah, no bueno, no bueno. Still gotta fire it up and break it in. Get fuel pressure to the carburetor. We'll be able to fire it up and break it in. Then after we break it in, we'll hook the turbo up and take it up a road.
Do what?
So after we break it in, we'll hook the turbo up and take it up a road. And also put in a locked out distributor so that
can't see, we still ain't got no lights. We're crazy hell. You want to mark this with precision or just cut?
just cut it.
Just cut it. Put it right there. Well, hold this in be tight. You got it?
Yeah.
About 2 inches, ain't it?
Yeah.
2 inches.
That is hands down the straightest cut you've ever made.
Huh? Look at that.
Perfect.
That's 2 inches. Look, right there's 2 inches, which goes down. Hell yeah. Feel like a champion, yeah. Come on, cut the piss out of it.
Like a glove. Now you've seen, folks, another measurement one. So if this is right, that's awesome. And if it's not, who cares?
We don't care. We'll cut it again. You see, that's about like working with a soft neck right there. Where's our damn bolt for that?
I have to get another one because we had that.
Oh, hell.
Hold on.
Fairly anyway. At least it plugs up our air hole. No
There, it goes back in where it's supposed
birds
to.
and shit can build in there. Oh, it could be a
But that's a wrap.
retaliation.
This motor looks good.
Yeah, it looks alright.
The whole thing looks cool.
It's damn different. Cool.
Alright, so next weekend.
Shit, I ain't gonna say it no more.